Hey yo, it's your boy Ashy. Welcome back. I should be looking there. I don't know. Welcome back. So, you might be like, what the fuck happened? You dropped mixed emotions, and then you just kind of dipped. I'm sorry. I apologize for dipping. Now, where have I been? What's going on? Why am I in a brand new place? As you can see, this is not my normal space. So, where have I been? What's going on? So, a couple of things happened. I got in a relationship, but it didn't end well. That happened. Hospital stuff, I could have almost died. I'm not even joking when I say that. I'll talk about that in a minute. And obviously, as you can tell, I've moved. I'm in a new place. Like, I could legit show you my bed right now. Like, it's a mess, but don't worry about it. Yeah. So as you can see, a lot of changes are happening. Just like that one song I did, changes. Everything is changing. I don't really care. I don't want to be famous. But also, my hair is changed a lot. As you can see, it was blonde. It was half blonde and half black, and now it just kind of looks fucked up right now. What happened? I had to go to the salon because my hair was too matted. I'll put some pictures like right there so you can see, and yeah, so Salon was like, this shit's fucked up. We're gonna have to cut it. So here's a picture of what my hair look like when it's cut. Really short, really ugly. I know. I mean, I don't think my hair is really gonna help me with the ugliness. I got a big ass nose, but yeah. So that obviously that happened, and then I did get a couple of retwists. I'll put some pictures again here, but that was about it, and now I'm just kind of leaving it. What am I gonna do with it? I will get a retwist again, and I'm gonna like actually ask questions and be like, so how do I get dreadlocks? Help me. Anyways, so obviously I had to deal with that, but that wasn't like a big deal. It upset me. Like obviously my hair's, as you can see, if you watch my streams, you'll know my hair grows like fucking quick. I cut this shit in January. It's nearly December, bruh, and it was like really, like I said in the pictures, it was really short. And this is not even my full hair. Like once it gets brushed out and everything, I know for a fact my hair. If I get a retwist, it's at least gonna be eye level. Like I know for a fact because it's just so long already. Moving was very weird because it happened really slow and then it happened really fast. Like to the point where I was in hospital and I probably could have moved out like a week, a week like after I got out of hospital, I could have moved in, but things didn't happen. Okay, so the house stuff I didn't really go into, but it's not. I didn't really need to just because. So like you might be asking, what is it like moving? What is it like living alone? I can't tell you because I've been home alone before. I've been left to do my thing before in the past, so I kind of know what it is like to be in your own space and like living alone in a way. But also at the same time, I'm kind of like, oh fuck, I can do anything. But then I'm like, great, I could do anything. What the fuck do I do? Like I'm tweaking. I'm like, oh my god, I want to do this, that. Like I could legit stay up all night to record a whole album if I wanted to. Not saying I'm gonna do that. That's not a good idea. I need sleep. But yeah, yeah. So it's just kind of like I didn't really go into it just because I'm still kind of settling in now. It's been like almost 3 months, I think. So I'm still kind of settling in now, and I'm still things that I need to buy and get that I need for my place and everything. So it's very like I can't give you an update on what it's like moving because I've not been here long enough. Maybe in like a few, maybe like the end of next year, or not the end, maybe like summer. By summer next year, I could do a video like kind of talking about my experience moving and stuff and living alone, just to kind of help other people because it is a lot. Like it's a lot, and like I said, I can't really tell you because I've not been here. I've not been here long enough to kind of give you an example of what it's like moving. And like I said, I've been in situations where I kind of know what it's like to live alone. I know how to do my own food. If I need to go shopping, I know that I'll go shopping. I know I need to get roughly. I know like so I kind of know the basics. It's just kind of knowing the basics and knowing how to do the basics day by day or like week by week or month by month. Figuring out, okay, oh, okay, I need shopping. I need to go food shopping. So I'll go food shopping. Like, okay, I need to go shop not for food shopping because I ran out of bread or ran out of milk, like stuff like that. So I know I know that that was a really vague um update, but I can't really tell. Like I said, I can't really tell you because it's only just happened. Like for me, I'm still processing
I'm sorry. I'm still processing like what happened with the hospital stuff, which I'll talk about after this clip. So like I'm kind of trying to process like what's the last like few years, if that makes even like lockdown. I'm still processing lockdown. I can't believe we were in lockdown together. That shit is still insane to me. But yeah, so like I'm sorry if that was really vague, and I'll give you like an update maybe in like a few months or maybe a year, just to tell you, just to kind of show people what it's like living alone and what kind of the things you kind of need to go through and everything like that. But yeah, so back to me talking about why I was in hospital. So yeah, enjoy.
Now, the hospital stuff, let me talk about this stuff because I said I almost died. I had sepsis.
If it's not treated early, it can lead to organ failure and death. But what actually is sepsis? It's a serious condition where our immune system overreacts to an infection and starts attacking the body's own tissues and organs. It can develop from any infection, even one starting from a cut or insect bite, and it's known as a hidden killer because symptoms can look like other conditions and can include severe breathlessness, slurred speech, vomiting, diarrhea, and more. If it's not caught, it may lead to septic shock, which can cause your organs to fail and may lead to amputation. You can't spread sepsis to other people, but you can spread the infections that can cause sepsis. So to prevent that, keep up to date with vaccines, take antibiotics correctly, treat wounds properly, and wash your hands.
It's like an emergency red button. Like, you press it in case things get fucked up. That was my body was that happened to my body. My body was trying to fight the infection, but the infection was like too powerful. But that the body went into fucking self-destruct mode and was like, we're gonna shut down for a bit. Trust me, like I will admit, looking back on that shit was fucking scary. Like being in that moment, I was having a well of a time. I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna be honest. I was legit vibing out, bro. We'll talk about that in a minute. And then here's a picture of me, like literally just after I woke up. I don't ask me why I was using Snapchat, but I have a funny story to do with Snapchat and me being in hospital. But yeah, so boom, I was knocked out for a whole 2 days. A whole 2 days, bro. I'm asleep. Also, let me kind of backtrack. So I had an operation a week before. I'm not gonna say the operation, but I have Crohn's disease. So if you want to search that up, you can. And yeah, so I personally think because even the doctors now are like, we have no idea. We have no idea what the fuck happened. I think it was that. So I had that operation. Boom, come out. I was good for like a week. Ended up really bad. I'm talking like the whole, because the room I was staying in, because I moved like temporary. I didn't move in here immediately. I moved temporary. The room I was staying in, the toilet, I fucked up. Like I feel sorry. You guys, like, you know who you are. I'm sorry for fucking up the toilet. Like, I understand it's clean out and everything, but I feel bad. I go in hospital. I'm vomiting, I'm cold, I'm hot, I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore, bro. I'm legit praying. I'm not religious. I'm not a religious person. Spiritual maybe, but I'm not religious. I was praying for my life. Because I was like, no, I have shit to do. I still have to release the fucking Sick and Tired music video, bro. There's no way I can't leave. I have more songs, I have more ideas that I want to do and everything. I'm not leaving this planet right now. And obviously you can see the video, you can see live and direct, I'm here. Yeah, scary. Woke up, my sister was like next to me, she was just like waiting, bless her, bro. She like, honestly, she's a real one. Like, I'll always like support my sister, like, I'll always appreciate my sister, because, bruh, she did not have to wait that long. She waited for ages for me to wake up. I wake up and I'm like, what? And the nurses are rushing around. I'm in this like fucking cubicle bed, like cubicle like room type thing with one bed. But they did that. They did everything. It was so bad. They were giving me nutrients. It was that bad. I lost so much weight. And they gave me so many drugs to the point that I was hallucinating. I thought I was upside down. I wish I was lying. To the point that I was like, I'm gonna prove people that I'm not fucking tweaking, and took a picture on Snapchat of everything being upside down. But then when I'm out of the hallucination, I wake up, I look at the Snapchat and I'm like, why did I take a Snapchat of nothing? Like, it wasn't nothing. It was like not the room I was in, but the room looking out. And I was just like, well, I'm deleting that because I'm like a fucking idiot. How do I tell someone? Like everyone was kind of like, is he good? Are you okay? Actually, are you okay? What do you mean you're upside down? You're face up. Like, turn the screen upside down in editing. That's how I felt. I legit felt like that.
So during this moment, I forgot to mention when I took the Snapchat picture, I was actually in one of my hallucinations when I did that. I'm not even joking. I remember, and this is how I remember having these hallucinations. So obviously, I'm in a hospital bed. I know I'm sick. I know I'm not well. So this is how I knew that I was kind of like, I kind of knew something was up. So obviously, I'm having my hallucinations. I'm upside down. And the best way I can explain it is imagine you sitting on your computer chair right now, okay? Imagine that. But instead, your computer chair's on your wall and you're looking down and you can see that like if you jump, you will fall. Like it will fall. That's how it felt. So I was like, okay, I'm I'm like face up on a bed looking down. Like there is no way that I don't have. There's no way I have the strength of fucking Hulk, bro, to lift myself up on this big ass bed with, by the way, with drips next to me and hospital machines and fucking whatever else is next to me in my hallucination. Because I don't think everything was there. It was just mainly my bed and anything I was attached to. And I was like, bruh, there is no way. So when obviously the more I had, the more I kind of figured out, okay, this is hallucination to the point where I thought I was sick. I thought I was such a cool dude because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna manipulate these fucking hallucinations. And like, well, like one of the hallucinations I had, by the way, I had a really hot fever. I don't remember feeling hot until after I woke up. So I woke up crying, and I don't know why I was crying. But I wasn't crying, but like I was like scared crying, if that makes sense. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I remember like, well, during these hallucinations, I was like, if I close my eyes and turn my head to the left, I'll wake up on the right side of the bed. I did that a few times and it actually worked. So I kind of mastered it in a way. But then also like so yeah, backtracking to when I woke up crying. Um So, oh yeah, by the way, this is the same. I don't know if I mentioned this or not in the video, but this is the same moment when I was talking about the girl I was talking about. That I don't even remember if she was there or not. Um, so well, during one of these hallucinations, I was like, okay, now this sounds like a crazy idea. And obviously, if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. It's GG. So I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just jump in the hallucination, not in real life, by the way. In the hallucination, I was like, I'm just gonna jump. If I'm gonna jump, I'm just gonna fall. Like I was like, fell off the bed, which made no sense because technically the bed would be attached to the wall, and it's just me that can like move around. Weird. Anyways, so I was like, if I just fall, I'm just gonna fall forwards, and I'll be okay. And it kind of worked. So like, even it sounds very weird because I'm making it sound like that I was in. Okay, the way I'm talking about it, I was in the moment. I remember these things. If I remember these things, then it must have happened in some sort of way. Obviously, it didn't happen because it was hallucination. But to me, that shit happened, and I'm like, what the fuck? So, yeah. Um. So yeah, that also happened. Back
What
to the
else
video.
did I hallucinated that I thought I got kidnapped, but I wish I was lying. I generally thought I got kidnapped. I was like, I can make that a whole story if you want. I can make that a whole separate story. But yeah, what else? I think I hallucinated a girl, and that sounds weird because to this day, I still have no idea if she was there or not because I could hear someone in the background when I was like in the hospital. I was in a hospital bed. I can hear a girl. I can hear like this girl in the background. I don't know if she was there or not. No idea. To the point thought I could hear her in the machines. I thought the machines were talking to me, bro. On some odd, honestly, like I know I'm overreacting and shit. That's just how I am. I can't help it. But that, honestly, looking back on it, that was a scary fucking time. And to the point where I made a TikTok with KSI, like KSI knew, so I'm think of it. I had these. I'll probably explain, like I said again, I'm probably going to talk about this on stream. I had crutches. Now you might be like, why the hell do you have crutches? I was bedbound for like almost 2 months. I legit could not walk. Like it was that bad. It got that bad. I couldn't walk properly. Like I legit forgot to.
It's voiceover Ashley again. Welcome back. I'm sorry. So what I said there was kind of a bit of a lie. I kind of messed up with that mistake, so I'm gonna clear it up. Basically, the reason why I had to use crutches and the reason why I couldn't walk properly was due to the sepsis and the entire thing of my body shutting down. Obviously, I'm not saying that the drugs played a part, but the medication. I'm gonna say medication instead of drugs, because if I say drugs, that sounds insane. But with the medication they had to give me and like the nutrients and stuff, obviously all at once, I'm getting everything like hitting me in the face like all at once. That's the best way I can explain it. So it's actually called skeleton muscle mass. That's what it's actually called. Sorry, I just did a quick Google search. But so that is a thing. So people who have sepsis and people who are out of it for a long time or even for a little bit, it can debilitate you, and it's generally horrifying, because it's like, for me, I was kind of okay, because where I was moving, it's like, okay, where I was moving to is the first floor, so it's like, okay, that's okay, it's the first floor, I don't have to worry about anything. But then I was also kind of like, damn, am I gonna be able to walk again? I was like, my head was flashing, thinking about like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to make this video or do that stream or do like, I know, like, people put like, I understand. I'm sometimes I'm not the most reliable streamer or content creator. I don't give the content that people want. I get that, but I still think of ideas in the back of my head. But sorry about that, sidetrack. But legit, sorry, my legs were just so weak with the sepsis taking over that I had to use crutches. I just wanted to fill that in quickly, just because if I don't want to mislead people in case they get it and they kind of watch this video and they're like, oh, so he had sepsis because, I mean, not that. So he couldn't walk because he was bedbound for 2 months, and then let's say they're not bedbound and they can still whatever, but they're still, they end up in the same situation. They'll be like, oh, did he lie? I'm confused. Like, so I want to clear that up. No, partly yes, it was because I was bedbound or hospitalized for that long, but also the sepsis and my skeleton muscle mass messed me up. That was the main issue, but me being bedbound was probably like an add-on as well, which didn't help. But yeah, I wanted to clear that up quickly.
I had a like physiotherapy team that like helped me like walk and get to stable, because like it was more of the fact that my body was so weak that because my legs kind of I was in bed for so long and haven't walked, that because my body was so weak that it's hard to explain, but I'll get out of breath walking like 2 steps. I wish I was lying. But I would walk. So when I got moved over to like a normal hospital ward, I got moved over to hospital ward, and there was a toilet like right. I think I got moved like twice. The second time there was a toilet like, let's say my bed is here. The toilet is like, walk a few steps, go down there, let's just pretend there's a hallway and it's there. Honestly, it's not that far. Legit, I'm so glad they had a rail, like they had like a little like thing you could hold on, and I was legit like holding on like this. I was like, it's so difficult to show you, but like I was like the nurse is like, actually, you okay? Like, you don't need to go toilet. Like, close your curtains. You can go. Like, we'll give you like a bowl or whatever. And I was like, no, I'm okay. So yeah, the main things is that I was moving. Like, I moved and the hospital stuff. I will admit though, I was posting a little bit on my second channel. Like, I posted a few Fortnite videos, a few beats and stuff like that. So like, I wasn't completely gone. I just wasn't doing TikTok. I know the majority of my fans prefer the TikTok streams. But speaking of basically more streams, more videos. I'm kind of like more free to do whatever the fuck I want. But again, I'm one person, and this is a heads up. This is another heads up. I know I'm free and able to do whatever the fuck I want kind of, not aware of another one, but I know I'm free to do more stuff or more streams and stuff like that. You guys have to realize I'm one person doing this shit, and I know I'm kind of putting this pressure on myself because I'm running all these different accounts and posting. I've got to post on here, I've got to post on there, but I'm just gonna post when I post. I'm not gonna plan shit unless it's like maybe a biggish event or Misfits boxing fight. Then obviously I'll plan a stream for that day. But if it's nothing major, then I won't plan to do anything. We'll just do normal talking to you on stream, playing games, talking to you guys, reacting to videos. I'm sorry I was gone for a long time. Don't know when I'm gonna get this video out, honestly, just because it's 1 o'clock and I need to go to bed. But it could be out next week. It could be out hopefully I will turn sometime in November, but we will see. Again, I'm sorry for being gone for so long, and I hope you guys understand why I was gone and why I didn't say anything. I'm gonna just try my best to post when I can rather than when you guys want, because I'm sorry, but this is my channel. I don't own my channel, technically Google does, but this is me. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be me. But yeah, so remember, subscribe, like, comment, and like I said, new song coming out soon, hopefully this month, and I'll see you all in the next video. Remember, Heart Gang, belief and community.